matchup on tap. With the NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a great return up past the 40, but this one may not stand. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Pass complete. DeMario Douglas with it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And the Jaguars first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And some room to maneuver. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Jaguars.
Play action. It's gone. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars.
Here's Goff. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
First down.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Dowdle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's McCarthy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt.
Brings up 4th down.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Goff. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Goff. And he comes back with one complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And as we transition into the 2nd half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 20.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
McCarthy going to throw again. Gets this complete to Butte. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. It'll be Love to try and get the 1st. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
A loss of a yard.
Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They run here with Dowdle. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, Goff. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's gone. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, give to Spears. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and 1.
Throwing again, McCarthy. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty. To the air with McCarthy. And he will find his man on the outside. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going to give it to Love. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Personal foul.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is gone. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now it's gone. Off the bootleg. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I showed my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's McCarthy. That's caught by Tucker. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he will have a Ravens first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. McCarthy operating from the gun. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. And this time he's got the hook. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
McPherson set to kick off.
Able to slither by. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now Goff. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd
From the gun, here's Goff. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. He finds Douglas complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out at the half, how they're going going to go about doing things? Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun. Goff. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Douglas, the man in motion. Now it's Goff. He finds his man complete. That's Douglas. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Goff. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Here's Goff. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on for the fifth time here today. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Ham. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Open man is Tucker. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
To Trey Tucker. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now for Ryan. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
to the air with McCarthy.
At the 12-yard line.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third and 5.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now gone. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Gone. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Douglas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the Jaguars first down.
And here's a give to Spears. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is gone. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And they'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Ravens take over first.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit to this, too, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air again, McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
First and 10 at the 50-yard.
On first down, here's Love. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Number 87. That's a gain of 3.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
First and 10 at the
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 14.
Here's McCarthy. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Throwing again, McCarthy. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
They'll run again with Love on first down. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Touchdown! A great play there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson. McPherson up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Gone. Got a man. That's Ayuk. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. One Jaguars.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get this to about the 38. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
38-yard line. A gain of 4.
Douglas, the man in motion. Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
On the keeper, here's Goff. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jaguars first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, Baltimore. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Goff now looking to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. Here now, 2nd and 4.
The 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jaguars.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And they're leaving pressure too much. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Now it's Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Goff's pass intercepted.
They turn to Love on the handoff. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle by Brian Burns. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. Nice. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
35. Jaguars 3.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
And he returns this to the 22. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Ooh, the juke. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Goff. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Theo Johnson from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ravens take over.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a late read seemingly every time. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll hand it off. It's Love. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Now McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Goff. And he's going to brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing again on second down. Goff. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Here's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, Goff. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this throw will be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. We find ourselves here in the midst of a excited affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go with blue between the tackles. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
A gain of 21 more yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. First down, and they go right back to blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They go again with blue. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, they run with blue. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
On for the field goal.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the